Yo, Darren, how you doing, man?
How you doing, man? You right?
Yeah. Hold up, man. Are you ready for Can we do interview? Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Okay. Let me do introductions first. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, boxing fans. I'm here with Boxing Beats and Rhymes, Chris Caban, and we're here with Darren Hamilton. Darren, how you doing, Darren?
I'm fine, man. I'm great.
Yeah. Hey, we just see your little scuffle with Curtis Woodhouse. What happened, bro?
Oh man, it's one of them little mind game things. You know, you have to be. No, you don't even really have to be a fighter. There's anyone who knows anything about boxing to realise that this is a psychological battle. When you're at the press conference, it's a psychological battle to look at someone and try and see if you can instill fear in them. You're uncomfortable. And it's, you know, if you've got skills and you know you're coming to do something, you don't need to do that. You're uncomfortable. If you've got skills and you've got a plan and you've got a game plan and you're gonna go and do it, you know you believe in your destiny. You just come there, you look at your man, you have to give him a hard stare, you just calm yourself down, and you do your thing for the cameras, and then you walk away. But you see, when you haven't got that, you try and instill fear in them. That's what he tried to do. And when he tried it, I looked at him and I said to myself, "What? You think I'm Frankie Gavin, bro? So I got money from the streets. I had man shoot after me. You think I'm scared of you, bro?" And I just told him about it. So I said, listen, that ain't working on me. You ain't got no game plan. That's what it showed me. You ain't got no game plan. I'm on him. So, and it kind of like kicked off there, a little war of words, which he didn't have hardly anything to say apart from, "Oh, you're going to get this shaking his right hand and standing there like a fucking a big issue seller." Do you get me? And I, you know, yeah, it's just a joke, isn't it? It's an absolute joke. It wasn't even no mental challenge, let alone a fucking, you know what I mean? It wasn't even for show. That was real things, isn't it? Like he was like trying to hype, and I just put him in his place. Really, that's it.
Yeah, man. It seemed like to me, look, you showed that you're the champion. He's the challenger, and he's trying, like you said, you called it right. He's trying to get under his skin. But when you broke it down to him, exactly how you gonna get past that jab? You see your head getting bounced back. When you put it to him like that, and I mean, bruv, you just, in my opinion, bruv, you sold yourself well, man. I'm looking forward to this fight.
Thank you very much. You know, I got a lot of people around me saying I shouldn't have acted like that, and because you got the suit on. I said, listen, at the end of the day, I got a suit on, but I'm still from the fucking street. Do you know what I'm? At the end of the day, if you're gonna act hard in front of me, I'm gonna show you, bruv, I'm hard as I'm harder. I'm hard like overcooked steak. Do you know what I'm? It's that time, isn't it? Like, what's up? Don't start giving it larger and trying to intimidate. Do you know what I'm? And I like to say this to everyone else, that's, you know, I know Curtis. Do you know what I'm? Curtis thinks he knows me. You don't know me. He thinks that all I got is a jab. You're gonna see more than a jab. I'm gonna give you lot. You're not gonna be thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna create something, a style, yeah, or something like people gonna start copying. People gonna be like, "Wow, that works. Watch." Do you know what? It ain't just a jab. But you see what? Yeah, I know him, innit? And you know what he does? His best ever fucking performance was against Frankie Gavin. Yeah. And you think Frankie Gavin, for me, was probably one of the greatest British welterweights to put on a pair of 8-ounce gloves. And for him to put on such a great performance against Frankie Gavin, if it was because of Frankie Gavin, if it was because Curtis Woodhouse, if it was Frankie Gavin. Well, I told you, it was because of Frankie Gavin. Frankie Gavin, on that night, was shook. Do you know what I'm? Because you come up to Frankie Gavin at the night of the press conference and same bully boy tactics, got inside his head. Do you know what I'm? And you know, anyone who knows boxing knows on a previous occasion, similar thing happened. Man came up, you know what I mean? Man, you know, a certain guy came up to him before a press conference and then didn't turn up for a fight. And as you know, I'm not trying to badmouth anyone, but that's what I'm hearing from other people. You know, yeah. And like that's what made me watch out. So yeah, that's the kind of thing that he does. But there's no way he could have a close fight with Frankie Gavin because you're not good enough. Straight, just look at it. It's just too raw. You're not good enough. So that's what happened. He lost his arsehole and then claimed, close fight with Frankie Gavin. That's what he tried to do today. And that just shows me that is your only way of winning a fight, by trying to get in a man's skin and trying to get him bullied so that you can then overpower a man with your will. Not working, man.
That's good though, because he's got you on your P's and Q's though. And this is his last fight. He's going to be really up for this one, Darren. He's going to be really up for it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. And you know, like I said to myself, you know what? Another thing, what I realize is more, and I train white collar clients. You see, wanting something too much can push it away from you. Do you know what I'm? Wanting something too much can push it away from you. Yes. I see a man, sometimes trying too hard can be your Pharrell. Do you know what I'm? Let's not relax and let the thing happen. Skills pays the bills. If you know what you're doing, if you've got a game plan, go right. This is gonna work. This is methodical, and let it work. Do you know what I'm? It's not because I tried harder. you know what I mean? That usually happens. You see when there's two men in the ring and they're both around about the same level of skill, and there's two men in there. Do you know what I mean? Match each other with technique. They match each other with work rate. They match each other. And that one person wants a little bit more than the other person. That person usually wins. Does that make any sense? Yeah, that's when you go, oh yeah, he wants it. What? Because the fact that he wants it, what? Steve Williams didn't want it. Well, I know I wasn't want it. I know I wasn't want to be the first Pakistani British, whatever it was, to become a British champion. You don't think everyone who goes in that ring wants to win. You didn't actually feel they wanted to win the title outright. When I beat him on 5 days' notice. Do you know what I'm from? I am willing to die in that ring. No one wants it more than me. So we'll not even put one thing inside it. But the fact that you want it and you haven't even got the skill to back it is going to make it, you're going to suffer. Because you haven't got, that's going to make it worse. So you ain't going to know when to quit. You ain't going to know when to go, right, let me just take a backward step now and try and draw him in, or let's try and do this. Or you only know one thing. Let's go, let's just have it. That's what's going to fuck you up. Think about it.
It's like what you say though. It's preparation though. It's the preparation. But you just said you're going to bring some different things to the ring on Curtis. So you've been working on some new stuff. You're not going to tell us, but you've been. No,
I'm working on new stuff. When you see it, it's going to look like, wow, what's my man doing? It's going to look like some better Charlene drunken master type, yeah. But it's effective.
Yeah,
the other one is effective, and you're going to see effective. And then I'll be doing that, and I'm going to go back to what I normally do. Because if you do what we did in the last fight, you're going to prepare for it. And if I do go back to what I normally do, and then just go back to I'm jabbing and keeping at the end of my punch, which is just going to win all day long. You can't get past my jab. Jab, 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 step back, jab, jab, 1, 1, 2. That's it. Just stick to the basics. And when people try and do all this different shit, like with Mayweather stuff that's not them, that's when they start to fall. It's just keeping it simple, keeping it basic. And there's new thing what I'm doing, which is awkward and basic at the same time again. It's gonna be 100% effective.
Well, man, that's good, man. Hey, man, you're looking good though, champ. Looking smooth.
Yeah,
and I'm looking a good performance. Looking like in. So, what are you saying? Are you saying you looking to knock out, or are you gonna let see what happens?
Do you know what? I'm not one of these guys. Do you know what I mean? I'm not one. I don't want to say that I'm one of these guys who's one of these greats who go, if you talk to Jive, he goes down in 5. I make rounds, but I don't make rounds at what time. All I'm saying is this, right? I have visualized fighting myself, and it was the hardest experience of my life. I think I'd prefer to be president of the world and make decisions on the deficit rather than fight myself. All I'm saying is this: I'm going to beat him. One-sided beating, knockout, stoppage. One of those. But I don't know when it's going to happen. I can't tell you. But all I know is my destiny is to own that title outright and to give him the battering of his life.
Okay. You hear that, people? Boxnation Saturday. Watch out. Darren Hamilton, British light welterweight champion, rude boy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, boy. Hey, Darren, man. Hey,
yo.
Hey, you got anything else you want to say?
Yeah, Darren. Can you do me a drop?
Yeah. Okay. Picking up boxing beats around. I'm going to give you an old thing. I don't know how I was going to fit in there. Pick up boxing beats around to say before the ride here. Before the ride, listen to this. When I first met Spencer Fear, and I was instantly inspired. The knowledge he possessed and the spiritual guidance. Before the fight, I could hear my mum's spirit inside him. Son, you could be anyone if a boy killed a giant. Then I start crying hysterically with defiance to lose it to this guy. No, I'd rather die. A medium taught the meter man to reignite the god from within and the melanin inside. That's why I'm always putting up adrenaline in the fight. Plus I put in the work with Harry and the hard knocks alliance. And if I fight, I think he trains harder than we, the lion. 5 prayers a day couldn't work, praying for my downfall. I'm connected to the spirits, yeah, something like alcohol. The old me would have gave Chris Aston a mouthful. Bruh! Hard knock for life. Hard knock for life.
Yeah,
big up,
Darren. Hey, boy. Hey, Darren. Hey, thanks for that, Darren, man. Hey, man.
Yeah. All right, cool.
Hey, wish you luck on Saturday. We talk soon.
Okay, so bless man. Thank you for the fancy interview, man. Great.
No, man. You're welcome, man. Take care, champ.
Welcome.
All right.
Cool.
Peace.
All right, man. Yeah, peace.